Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this week's video. I'm Ray of Reimagination Studios, and this week I am doing a birthday card for my niece Gracie. Obviously, I want it to say Happy Birthday Gracie on it somewhere, so that's what I planned out first, to see where the lettering would go and what kind of space I would have for the drawing. Now, I decided to make her into a mermaid since I'd recently seen pictures of her and her sisters in a pool. I wanted her to have a little sea creature buddy, so I gave her a jellyfish that she kind of has in a headlock, but you know, that's just because she's so excited because it's her birthday. Now, some authors will tell you that sometimes books or characters will write themselves. Well, that's also true for drawing. Sometimes they just kind of go in directions that they want to go in, such as this little shoulder position. I just wanted to be up there like she's making a cute little pose, and so I just went with it. Now, I didn't know really what I was going to make her other arm to be, so you can see me trying to do a few different things here. But then I realized compositionally there needs to be something else in that corner to make the composition dynamic. So I knew she was going to be 11, so I wanted to draw the number 11, maybe with some seahorses here, but I didn't think that would really read very well, so I just drew the number 11 in a coral reef. Now, I used to get overwhelmed by doing hair because I figured I either needed to do every single little hair and then it would look weird, or I would just do a vague shape and it just wouldn't look right. It would look too bland. So I found that if I do little sections of each individual little hair and then leave the rest either very vague or blank, then it would not overwhelm the eye, and also you would read the shape as a whole. Now, I'm kind of doing the opposite thing on the scales here because I'm doing each individual little scale. But the purpose of that is to actually draw your eyes so that I can color them very dynamically. And that's really going to be the highlight of the piece. Because, hey, she's a mermaid, so why not capitalize on it, right? And again, here I'm using my mixture of the alcohol-based markers from Copic, Arteza, and Ohuhu, which allow me to layer lots of different colors on the same areas to make the shapes rich and full of color. I love color. I just love lots of different colors, complementary colors, and different color schemes, and experimenting with colors. It was a total experiment to use lilac and different colors of purple to make shadow on skin tones, and to couple those with oranges and pinks to make that a really rich contrast. That's another trick that we artists use to create shadow. We hardly ever use blacks or grays to get shadow because it'll make it gray looking and ashy. So that's why we use different rich colors like greens and blues and purples and darker colors of the original color that we do the base coat with. And to that point, if you find when you're using alcohol markers that your colors are a little bit too bright or cheery than what you're trying to go for, then you can go over it with a gray to desaturate the colors. Now here I'm just putting the finishing touches with the white gel pen, going over the line work to make sure that all the black lines are crisp and rich, and to do the accents with the metallic ink like that nice silver border. Now you can't always see in a still shot all of the metallic ink, so I made this little clip so you can really see the close-ups of the scales with the gold and the bubbles and the silver. So this piece just really turned out so fun and I love it. So happy birthday, Gracie, my gorgeous darling. And if all of you out there in YouTube land like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of all my future videos.